All right. So, hello everyone. By the way, my name is Mark, and I've been a team leader for 4 years, but a virtual assistant and a customer service representative for almost 15 years. So, today I would like to share how to be a virtual assistant because I believe maraming mga kababayan natin na gusto maging virtual assistant but they're afraid to start and they feel like hindi nila kaya. I've known a lot of people that gusto nila because they heard about being a virtual assistant is very flexible at the same time malaki yung sahod. So, naging virtual assistant ako matagal na rin. But then, dahil sa challenges ng pagiging virtual assistant is minsan yung client mo pawala-wala. So, sometimes wala insurance. So, nag-BPO ako for almost 7 years. But ngayon bumalik ako sa pagiging virtual assistant kaya I've been thinking of helping others as well na gusto maging virtual assistant. So, itong video ko ngayon is not for those one na talagang marunong na, naging CSR na, but this video is for the complete beginner. Okay? So 'pag complete beginner, ang ibig kong sabihin niyan is, wala pa talagang experience, zero experience pa. Siguro marunong mag-computer but hanggang Facebook at YouTube lang. Okay? So, yeah, let me start, to share my thoughts kung paano maging virtual assistant because I believe, let me tell you that, I believe kasi ang pinakamalaki kasing, yung hindrance is yung fear and intimidation, yung, nagdadalawang isip ka, takot ka, baka hindi mo makaya and, especially, iniisip ng iba, "Hindi ako marunong mag-English." Well, lahat naman tayo marunong pero, hindi lang natin alam at wala lang tayong confidence, okay? So as beginners, I want to really help the beginners to have the right mindset to remove fear and intimidation. Then explain ko rin yung VA work in simple terms. Then I would also like to encourage viewers to start learning step by step. So alam ko na if I were going to tell you, hindi naman ganun kadali talaga, pero hindi naman ganun kahirap. Kasi lahat ng bagay ay hindi mo yan makukuha overnight. Hindi mo yan matutunan overnight. Kahit ako man, hindi ko natutunan lahat overnight. But there was a point in my life that I decided na, okay, this is my goal and I will commit to learning step by step. So dahan-dahan lang, okay? Para tayong nagtatanim, no? Kaya ang pinakaano kasi ngayon, ang pinaka-hindrance kasi ng to have a skill or any skills is you don't start anything or you don't start somewhere. So I hope this video will help everyone sa mga beginners to start somewhere and bibigyan ko kayo ng mga idea. So unang-una, I would explain what is a virtual assistant. So a virtual assistant, a VA helps businesses remotely online. So pag sinasabi nating VA, for example, pwede ka maging CSR, no? Yung customer service, like sa mga call center. Um, Ako bilang isang call center agent, I've been working in a BPO setting. So sa office yon. Ang pagiging CSR and virtual assistant is you're working online, sa bahay ka lang. Okay? So, pag sinasabi nating help businesses remote online, tinutulungan natin yung mga client natin kung ano yung tulong na kailangan nila. So, like ngayon, yung client ko, they are giving me a task to answer emails, no? So, yung trabaho ko lang yung mag-answer ng emails, may training naman na pino-provide. So, just like ano, yung mga trabaho natin kung ano man yung trabaho natin sa office man, sa kahit anong klaseng trabaho may training naman. So tuturuan ka kung ano yung business, ano yung isasagot mo. So same lang din sa online. Um, sa pagiging VA, online lang siya and computer lang ginagamit natin, okay? So tasks are done using a computer and internet. So yun ang sinasabi ko, gagamit tayo ng computer, siguro sasabi mo hindi ka pa masyadong marunong mag-type. So ang typing din is something that we can also learn, no? May ways na may iba naman diyan 'di naman nila pinag-aralan, wala naman silang computer subject ever, but natuto sila mag-computer and isa ako doon, okey? So, wala akong computer subject sa kahit nag-college ako dati, wala akong computer subject. I just learned it from using the computer itself and mga tutorial onlines. So, meron namang guide how to if you're really a complete beginner, kung gusto mo rin talagang ano, maging mabilis 'no, maraming tutorial, may guide, how to start slowly. Typing guys, yung typing skills, isang buwan mahaba na yan if you really want to kung yung speed lang ang gusto mong, i-improve. So, typing skills is something na matutunan din. Kailangan mo lang talaga ng time and commitment. So, isa yon. So isa 'yan sa mga computer skills na kailangan mo and of course internet, okay. Now different clients need different kinds of help. So maraming mga kliyente iba-iba yung kailangan nila. May iba, magpapatulong sila sa Facebook nila, account, mag-post ng mga post, mag-post ng mga images with caption and absolutely lahat tayo may Facebook alam natin kung paano gawin 'yan. Lagyan ng hashtag, lagyan ng mga words, 'no? So, minsan ikaw ang magre-research, minsan naman given naman 'yun, pini-prepare naman ng client, then scheduling lang. So, if ano ka rin, marunong ka mag-post, marunong ka rin mag-upload ng videos, magpapatulong yung mga kliyente sa mga iba't ibang platform like Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and kahit yung mga ibang mga website na hindi nyo pa alam, matututunan din yan kasi um, ngayon sa panahon natin, ang dami ng mga available na mga tutorials sa YouTube. And isa ako ngayon sa tutulong sa inyo kung meron man mga specific skills na gusto niyong malaman, mga tanong, pwede kayong mag-comment down below and I will make a video for you. Okay, so ayun. Um, if you are also a college graduate, no, if you're uh, a graduate of any course, pwede mo rin yung gamitin, no, mas advantage din. If, may mga VA din kasi na may mga iba-iba kasi iba't iba rin kasi yung klase ng mga VA. So not all VA jobs are highly technical, hindi naman technical talaga lahat. Kaya sinabi ko nga, tulad ng social media management. So ang social media management, puwede natin yang pag-aralan. What is social media management? Type ka sa YouTube, maraming, nagbibigay ng mga specific tutorial at may iba ding mga VA na yun ang trabaho nila. So, they are also making videos. So, depende yun kung anong klaseng VA mo maging gusto. But, to be a virtual assistant, mas mainam na, where we can be all around, okay? But then, may certain point din na we can focus on, isang skills lang, then i-develop natin 'yan. Um, okay, so hindi ko na pa next na ako sa next slide na, okay. So may mga common VA task, mga trabaho o mga pinapagawa sa atin. Ito lang yung pinaka-common. Yun nga example kung sinabi ko sa inyo, replying to emails 'no, magre-reply ka lang ng emails, customer service support. Customer service support, it could be calls, kung confident ka mag-take ng calls, kung hindi naman, pero gusto mo, pwede ka rin mag-training. Marami namang, opportunities na pwede ka mag-train or you can also start. Ako nag-starting kasi ako sa BPO company. So yung pagiging CSR kasi ang kagandahan kasi sa BPO is may training na. Then it is really ano, parang stepping stone and dun nagsimula ang kadalasan sa mga VA. Kasi dun mo made-develop yung computer skills mo and how to understand the business itself. Okay, so may scheduling appointments. So, ang ibang VA ay para silang personal secretary, ang specific na VA, ang tawag diyan is executive assistant, 'no? Puwede ka maging isang secretary ng isang, CEO, ng isang may-ari ng business or um, isang taong, may specific siya na role sa isang opisina or may real estate na projects, okay. So, scheduling appointments, sa mga meetings, sa mga, task ng isang kliyente mo, okay. If you will be hired as an executive assistant, so part 'yan ng mga na task ang pag-set ng appointment and gagamit ka ng mga calendar software, 'no. Pinaka-basic naman talaga is the Google Apps, the calendar and the notes and meron pang marami diyan na mga paid and hindi naman ito mahirap gawin, okay. Hindi naman ito mahirap matutunan yung mga scheduling, applications. Then social media assistance, social media websites tulad ng Facebook, Instagram, X or yung dating Twitter and iba pang social media na websites. Data entry and file organization. So data entry, kasama dito yung typing, yung mga PDF files, i-convert mo into a Word. Sa panahon natin ngayon, mas napadali na ito because of AI kasi pwede mo nang i-upload yung images and i-aano na lang, iko-convert mo na lang. So, yung panahon na wala pang AI, way back 10 years ago, meron akong data entry na task. So, talagang manually tina-type ko yon. And data entry din, may mga until na meron pa namang mga data entry na kailangan mo talagang i-type manually, especially yung ilalagay mo yung mga information, mga names or any information sa isang website, sa isang another software. If you are going to be a medical VA, for example, mostly manual yung paglalagay ng mga information if you're copying it from a PDF file or an image file. Okay? So, yon and file organization. So, kasama din yan. Create ka ng folder, ilagay mo yung mga iba't ibang klaseng file. So, dapat matutunan mo rin kung ano yung PDF files, Word file, PowerPoint file, and iba pa. Okay? Then, yeah. So, again, ang pinaka-goal ng video kong ito is to remove the fear kasi most VAs talaga started with basic knowledge, no? Magsa-start talaga tayo sa basic knowledge, creating an email and posting mga content, ganyan. So, you do not need to be a tech genius. So, kung iniisip mo, wala ka talagang alam sa computer, don't be afraid because everything can be learned. So, it is just, learning happens step by step lang talaga. Dahan-dahan lang. Kung nakayanan namin, nakayanan ng iba, bakit ikaw hindi? No? You just have to decide that, okay, I learn at least one or two things or two skills every day. Then sorry, consistency matters more than perfection. Kahit nga ako ngayon 'di ba, hindi ko mape-perfect pati yung pagsasalita ko but I'm really doing my best because I want to even if matagal na ako sa trabahong ito, hindi pa rin ako gano'n kagaling, okay? I'm still learning every day. So, importante talaga that we are consistent and we are really willing to learn. Hindi importanteng perfect, importante lang we improve from day to day. We will compare ourselves from yesterday, with today from yesterday, yun lang. Don't compare yourself sa ibang tao na talagang magaling na sila. You just have to learn basic, slowly, step by step. So skills, you already have. I know and I'm aware, while you are watching this video, marunong ka na mag-YouTube. Marunong ka na mag-type, searching, and messaging, of course. So, yun yung kailangan mo and meron ka niyan. Searching information online, marunong ka gumagamit ng Google, how to do that. And sa panahon natin ngayon, may ChatGPT na, mas mapapadali kasi yung information, ano na siya, structured na siya, binigay sa atin according to our question talaga. It is answered based on our question. Then watching tutorials, no? Marunong kang mag-watch ng tutorial tulad nito, marunong kang makinig, marunong kang mag-search kung ano yung hahanapin mo. Then marunong kang mag-follow ng instructions, okay? So, yun ang pinaka-basic na kailangan mo na meron ka na ngayon and basic organizational skills. I know every one of us, alam natin paano mag-organize ng mga bagay-bagay. Kung marunong ka magligpit ng mga gamit sa bahay mo, okay? Marunong ka rin organize ng files sa computer. Marunong umintindi at mag-follow ng instructions, okay? So, what you need as a beginner, of course, your computer or laptop, kailangan mo ng internet and Google account or Gmail account. Then quiet workspace, because you really need to give your time. Dati ako, I started um, sa ah, sa internet cafe kasi way back mga 2001. Tagal na, 'di ba? Internet cafe yung talagang marami. Ngayon meron pa naman. Ang kaibahan lang is mas mura na kasi ngayon yung internet and everyone can access through Wi-Fi kahit sa ano na. Wala pa kasi dating ano, hindi pa kasi kami hotspot dati. But ngayon, may laptop ka, may cellphone ka, you can access internet through your phone. Pwede na mag-hotspot because Wi-Fi na yung ano ngayon. Through mga network carriers na, okay? Then willingness to learn, yun talaga yung pinakaimportante. And realistic expectations lang, the beginning can feel confusing. 'Pag nagsimula ka talagang normal 'yan na parang hindi mo alam kung saan ka magsimula, okay? Normal 'yun na parang hindi mo alam kung ano yung next step mo. Because progress, takes time and you will make mistakes, of course, and every skill can be learned gradually. So 'yun, ulitin ko lang, dahan-dahan lang. Learn to ask questions, whatever kung ano man yung parang ano, di mo nakuha, ulitin mo. Especially sa videos, may mga videos naman, just, be patient lang na i-recall mo yung video, i i-ano mo, i-rewind mo yung video. So, yun, okay. And final encouragement is that you do not need to climb the whole mountain today. Di mo kailangang matuto agad, no? You just have to focus on one step at a time. Then isa-isa lang. Kung meron kang matutunan ngayon sa videong ito, you need to apply that. If meron kang parang gustong i-clarify, you can ask me, you can comment down below. I'm willing to answer. And of course, willing ako mag-create ng video just to guide you step by step sa kahit anong skills man o anong kailangan mo. Then small, consistent learning creates progress. Tandaan natin na ang ang kailangan natin gawin is matuto lang ng konti. Konti lang araw-araw. Hindi kailangan i-load mo agad ng information yung yung utak mo, okay? And your journey can start today. So simulan mo na. If you think of something, if this video encourage you somehow, so ano yung dapat mo gawin? Mag-create ka ng Gmail account, mag-create ka na. Um, if you thi if you're thinking about how to become virtual assistant, maraming videos diyan and ako simple lang yung video ko but, this is how I do it. So, marami na akong natulungang mga kaibigan, but in a way that I encourage them. So, I'm also willing to spend time creating a video to teach everyone. Next video, I can teach you how to, yung basic computer skills for beginners. Tools, every beginner VA should learn, how to prepare your first VA job, and step-by-step beginner guidance. All right. So, this is it, helping beginners start their online journey. So, yun, if you feel like gusto niyo mo talagang mag-virtual assistant, sa akin lang naman kasi yung pagiging virtual assistant nowadays is yun yung for me was my stepping stone in life kasi I was, college undergraduate and yung pagiging virtual assistant ko, pagiging CSR, trabaho sa BPO, yun yung naging ano ko, naging stepping stone ko na umangat sa buhay, naging trainer at naging team leader. And financially talaga umangat yung buhay ko if nag-work lang ako siguro locally you know, sa local jobs dito sa Pilipinas, ang liit, no? So, if I could recall, yung sweldo ko, pagiging virtual assistant, compared to my sahod, sahod dito sa mga local jobs, sabihin ko na siguro mga times 5 gano'n, times 5 or 6. So, gano'n kalaki yung puwede mong kitain dito sa pagiging virtual assistant and at the same time, being a virtual assistant ay flexible din in terms of, time and could be sa place mo rin if you're mother or parent na may maliit na mga bata, you can take care of them while you're working because sa bahay ka lang. So yes, anyone, if you think you need more help, you have questions, you can comment down below or ask me to create a video for you. Thank you so much, and that's it.